Hi everyone, I'm Selena from empoweredwords.com.au and I'm here in Canberra at Conflux 19 and I have found an awesome author, Alistair Hodge, who has written Empire of Blood and Sand. I'm just going to have a chat with him. Hi.
Thanks for having me on.
Welcome. Tell us a bit about you and your writing first.
So I started writing about 10 years ago, mainly interested in speculative fiction side, so a bunch of horror, bit of fantasy, also, and most recently like a historical fiction, but again, action-based. So a lot of my stuff is pretty character-driven. I kind of let the story take me where it's going. But yeah, it's something which I've been really enjoying over the past period of time. So, and a good bunch of people in the community as well, which I've learned from as well.
Yeah. And so where is this book in all of the books that you've written? Like how far along are you?
Well, I think this was about book 7 out of 10 that I've written so far. So this is a bit more of a dark fantasy or grimdark. So with pretty, grey characters in terms of heroes which you'll cheer for, and also a bunch of villains which you'll probably love to hate as well.
Great. So a bit of morally grey in there.
To an extent.
Yeah. And what did you love most about writing this particular story? Tell us a bit about the story and what you love.
So with this story, this is inspired by some of the landscapes in the Middle East around Petra in Jordan and Cappadocia in Turkey. So it's getting a little bit of away from some of the classic European-based fantasy novels. So this one would be kind of a cross between, what would you say, like The Witcher meets Gilgamesh.
Ooh,
like
cool.
sort of old school things drawn from ancient history as well.
Yeah.
So this was starting off from the thought of a beast hunter and that mixed in. So I've got the main character, Jael Crowfeeder, which is from a Scalzini clan, which works with controlling the beasts when they're coming out of starting to interfere with society. But his people have been largely decimated or killed off through a pogrom across the country, where his people weren't supported by the ruling establishment. And now, as an invasion into the country, he's been drawn back in and forced to fight for a king which he doesn't necessarily trust or want to, and where that goes from there. But it's, I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed writing it, should I say, and I'm getting a bit lost in that sort of environment. I've travelled through a bit of the Middle East and Africa as well, so I was kind of drawing from the memory of being in those deserts there, where it's not a lot around.
Yeah. And so when did you publish this?
This was initially published through Screaming Banshee Press in, I think, 2022.
Oh wow! Okay.
And unfortunately, that publisher closed down this side of their business, so I've regained the rights and just put it back out again.
Oh, fantastic! Wow. Okay, do you have a tip for dark fantasy or horror writers out there? What's your hot tip on writing?
Yes, everybody's got their different techniques. For me, it's I write from the beginning to end.
Yep.
So some people like writing different. They've got a favourite scene where they've envisaged, and they'll write that, and then they'll write a different piece. For me, by writing beginning to end, you ensure that everything has a reason. You don't have to pigeonhole or make something happen, because sometimes what you envisage doesn't end up working out where your characters want to go. So that ensures that the characters and their decisions make sense on the past, where some other thing which you may not have envisaged coming into it takes place. It might even be a character you didn't think was going to be there, and they end up becoming central to your story.
Yeah.
So I think it's being comfortable with not quite knowing where you're going some of the time.
Yeah.
So I might flesh out maybe 3 chapters in front of where I'm up to, and I think where it's going to go.
Yeah.
And then just enough to get me comfortable that I've got somewhere to go and not worry about it, and then let the subconscious or whatever take over. So you're right as you go. And that's my tact anyway. So part plotter, part pantser.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Plotting and pantsing all the way. Well, thank you for chatting with me, and tell me, where can people find you and your books online? Social media, website, that sort of stuff.
So you can find my website, very simple to remember. It's just my name run together. So alistairhodge.com. The books are available on Amazon under my name, obviously. On social media, you can find me on Instagram. And Facebook.
What's your handle?
Jeez.
Do you have a handle?
No, not on Instagram. Actually, it's not Instagram. It's just Facebook at the moment. Sorry.
No.
Very unorganized. My marketing skills are a little bit to be wanted.
We're making a great big step forward today, aren't we? Anyway, thank you, Alistair, for talking to me about this book, Empire of Blood and Sand. If you love those sorts of stories, go online to Amazon and get your copy now.